Right, so you got 10 grand, right, to buy yourself a new family wagon, car, whatever. New family car time, 10 grand. What are you gonna buy? I'll let you think about it for a minute. Do you know what they call the Whopper in Germany? A Whopper. They don't play my hits. So what you got, right? Well, I've just been sat on a train for hours. 9 hours on the bloody train with a mask on. It's not fun. Right, what have you got? Stick it in the comments below. For those of you who get stuck, I can't actually see where I'm going. So luckily there are lots of, yes, websites that you can use to help make your choice. One of those being What Car. Let's face it, they've got years of experience, they've driven every car. Why not listen to them? Well, what they suggest is you buy a SKODA Octavia. As if 2020 wasn't depressing enough as it is. Well, that's why I'm here walking in the middle of the dark, quite literally in the middle of nowhere in Germany, trying to find somewhere to sleep. It's because I'm here to hopefully, hang on, seriously, I can't, give you an alternative, one with a bit more power. Yeah. Way more power. Yeah. But more on that in the morning. Yeah, because I need to find somewhere to sleep. Auf Wiedersehen. I think that's what they say. See you in the morning. I love Germany. Just get this out of the way. The guy that's got this B&B is a legend. He said, I bet you're here for a car, aren't you? I was like, yes. And he's like, I'll drive you there after your breakfast. Check out this breakfast as well. Definitely I'm gonna need a good breakfast because I've got a long, long way to go, but more on that in a minute. Right, what have I bought? What do I think I've bought? I'll try and throw up a few pictures, but yeah, it's a Porsche Cayenne Turbo S, 2009. Cosmetically, on the exterior, it needs some work. I'm cool with that on Wimpy Brothers. Happy days, whatever. Yeah, interior wise, looks really good nick. No sunroof or any panoramic jubbins, bothered about that. Yeah, aftermarket wheels. Yeah, I wasn't too sure about those, but I'm going to pass my judgment when I see the car in real life. It was initially way out of my budget. And then it went through the auctions, and then finally got to the point where the auction house was waiting for an offer. I made my offer, they took it, bing, I ended up with a Porsche Turbo S. Love Germany, love Germans. For me, if the engine and the gearbox is sweet as, then the rest, like I say, exterior wise, I wasn't really too bothered. If it's got 550 brake, I'm in. Right, I'm gonna chow this down because that man's probably waiting for me. Coffee, where's the coffee? Oh, this is so welcome. I've got the control on the cap control. Caskets closed. Money cash hold. Type of facts of those. Speaking of great family cars, nice cheeky S-Line A4. Definitely a great family car. Do it. Yeah, thank you so much.
Have a nice trip. Huh?
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been perfect, so thank you.
Okay, bye.
Dankeschön. What a legend. What a legend. Said he's probably going to have to close his hotel due to obviously, yeah, what's going on. Really bad, very sad. Right, so people, we know the score. Normally, no filming at this point. Wish me luck. Please be alright. Please, oh yeah, wish me luck. That's all I can say. Okay, so I'm pleased to say we're game on, we're game, we're good. Let's just go through exactly kind of what went down. Basically, the paperwork was real super efficient. I'll just give her a code. She was like, tappity tap, scan me old ID. Wait outside, she said. Car's on its way. Typically done in Germany, in the German fashion. Happy days. Yeah, guy brought round the car. He basically just told me, which is why the car is still running, he just said leave it running because the battery had to give it a bit of jump start action. So I was like, okay, kind of, I've had that's quite regular on these car pickups. So, and I don't know, it's not as, first impressions are, it's not as ugly as I thought it was going to be. And that, I think that's a compliment. I don't know, you have a look, you tell me what you think. Yeah, I don't know why, I've never really, I was expecting it to be a bit more ugly. This is the Phase 2, 957? 957. 8. Basically, yeah, it actually looks pretty decent. The wheels I actually thought were grey, they're not, they're black. Cool, whatever. What happened, how it went down was the guy bought it, he obviously told me about the battery thing, then just started basically ploughing through the electronics. Now, first port of call was I tested out the old air suspension because having a previous Land Rover, yeah, that's a big problem with Land Rovers. Yeah, so I kind of went through all the suspension levels, that all worked out well. Went around all the electric windows, then checked the stereo was working, then I did the air conditioning unit, that was fine. Then checked the windscreen wipers, and that's the only thing, to be fair, I've found it isn't working. Rear windscreen wiper, couldn't get that to work. No biggie, alright. Well, I think no biggie. Yeah, had a little cheeky goosey ganders in the old boot. Let's have a do that again. Found out that was actually closing electronically and opening electronically, which, I don't know, I didn't know that. Yeah, the cool thing, all the interior headliner, it's got like it's all Alcantara. That's really nice inside. In the boot, just no spare tyre. Who cares though when you've got a Bose subwoofer? Bose subwoofer or spare wheel? Bose subwoofer, please, mate. While I'm waiting for the roadside assist, I'll be enjoying my sub, banging beats. Right. Then I started just driving it sort of in the lot, up and down. You can only sort of reverse park, just making sure it obviously went into reverse and drive and did all that stuff pretty good. Yeah, the only warning light I've got is actually for a bulb. I'm not sure which bulb it is. I've yet to figure out how to change the language, so it's probably telling me which bulb, I just don't understand. And there was an added bonus. Okay, a couple of added bonuses. This is always welcome. Little goosies in the old glove box. Kwa-ching! Got the full old Porsche wallet with all the jubbins and all Porsche booklets inside, and with all the full service history. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Next bonus was, I said about this car was kind of lacking in certain options, mainly being the sunroof, and I was like, bothered, I mean, yeah, it's going to be lighter, right? So I'm sat here thinking, oh, that's a nice Alcantara, and then suddenly I'm like, hang on, what's going on up here? And it just kept going, and going, and going. Damn, panoramic roof, man! Oh, it's opening. And it works. Sweet, bonus. That's like a bit of icing on the old Cayenne Gatto, that is. Right, let's just hope that closes. Are we good? We good? Brilliant. That's about it. The stereo sounds good. You know, that's important. Gotta have my beats on. And yeah, I just, yeah, driving it, you just think this thing's got some power, man. Yeah. Dig it. Definitely feeling that this car is benefiting from good engineering in the first place. Thanks, Porsche. Wow, no spanner in the works just as of yet then for Wimpy. Still, I've got a hell of a journey to go, which is quite pleased I've brought myself a weapon of mass autobahn destruction, but time I need to really put this to the test because I've basically got to get back to France before 9 PM because pretty much the government's told me so. Perfect excuse then to give this the full beans. Wouldn't you agree? I've got to leave it running. I need to get some petrol. Hopefully the fuel cap opens while it's running. We'll figure this out. Anyway, till next time, I've been Wimpy. You've been brilliant for watching. Stay tuned for some Autobahn slang in the new Wimpy wagon. I'll see you soon. Alright. Always wanting to say this, but quite literally, no playing words here. We are on the highway to the danger zone. Right, am I getting in a race with an AMG Merc? Yes, I am. Oh, yeah, I am, yeah. That's right, Iceman. I am dangerous. Oh, 200.